We are live at McMullan Elementary School in Channelview. I have some special 4th and 5th graders to introduce you to. Would you like to meet them? Everybody say hi. Hi. We are 2.5 weeks away from a total solar eclipse that is going to go through the state of Texas. Unfortunately for us in Channelview, we only get 94% of the sun blocked out. Totality is pretty amazing, and I'm going to talk about that today. So are you guys ready for this? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about what's going on. So first of all, the total solar eclipse is when the moon completely covers the sun. And when that happens, you get a view like this, which is an image that I saw when I was in Oregon in 2017. And so you see what's called the sun's corona, which is 2 million degrees. The surface of the sun is 50,000 degrees. So the outside of the sun is actually a lot hotter than the inside. And then you see that little diamond ring looking thing. That's called the diamond ring effect. So for April 8th, 2024, again, that's 2.5 weeks away, there is going to be totality in the state of Texas. Here in Houston and in Channelview, as I was mentioning, 94% of the sun is going to be blocked out. So just like that image there. But if you're in totality, you're going to see some incredible sights. So first of all, what I want to show you is a video here of what happens in totality. So what is occurring right now is that the moon is about to cover the sun. And so do you see how there is a little bit of a diamond ring effect going on right now? It's a big diamond ring, but this is from August 21st, 2017. If this had audio, you would see a lot of people oohing and aahing and thinking this is great, but look at what happens. Do you see how the diamond ring is looking a lot more like your teacher's ring finger? And then totality starts. And at this point, the moon, the surface of the moon is completely covering the sun, and now you're seeing the sun's corona, which we just talked about, which is 2 million degrees. So pretty incredible what's happening. You must be within the lines. And the reason I'm telling you this, these smart 4th and 5th graders here at McMullan Elementary School, is because there are adults and there are people my age who do not understand the difference of what Houston's going to see and what people are to the north of us by 124 miles are going to see. The lines are important because that's the only place, the image that I just showed you of seeing the sun's corona is the only place that you're going to see it. So how does this happen? During a solar eclipse, the moon blocks out the light from the sun. So we all know, I think, right, because you said you guys were smart. How many days does it take the Earth to go around the sun? 365, exactly. And it's actually 365 and a quarter. That's why we had a leap year and had an extra day in February, because it's 365 days and a quarter. How many days does it take the moon to travel around the Earth? 28 days is pretty much right. 27.3 days. So 28 days. It takes that. Okay, so look at this. We know this goes around. We know this goes around. So here's my question to you. Why do we not get a total solar eclipse every month? Why, when I showed you this video, why was the last one in the United States in 2017? Why is this? Does anybody know? Who wants to just shout out the answer? Yes?
It's because how the Earth rotates.
The Earth rotates, okay. So the Earth is already tilted, so that's already accounted for. Anyone else? Yes, really loud. I should have brought my mic. I'll bring my mic out next time. But what do you think?
I think it's because when the Earth gets close to the sun, the moon, it gets in an angle where the moon is able to get close to the sun and block.
You had the right answer. He used the word angle. Angle. Let me show you. Let me show you what's going on here. Do you see how everything's lined up in a direct line? That's not accurate. The reason it's set up this way is because it's a little more complicated the way the moon goes around the Earth. So here's why we don't get them every month. It's not a flat plane. That is not how the moon travels around the Earth. If it did, we would get a total solar eclipse every month. the moon is actually tilted at 5 degrees. It has a 5-degree angle. So because of that 5-degree angle, getting total solar eclipses is incredibly rare. In fact, on each spot on the Earth, the average to get a total solar eclipse is once every 375 years, which is a lot older than me and this school and all of us put together in this room if we put all our ages together. So this is what we're going to see in Channelview on Monday the 8th. It's during school, so you guys will all be in school, and the moon is going to cover 94% of the sun. You just have to look south. I don't know where I'm looking right now, but pretend this is south. Which way is south? South is this way. So if you sat in a lawn chair at school in a chair and looked up right here, 67 degrees, that's where the sun and the moon will be, but you will not be in totality. So the last Texas eclipse, the last time the state of Texas, so we're talking not just the United States, but the state of Texas had a total solar eclipse was 1878. The next American eclipse from west coast to east coast is in 2045. In 21 years. How old will you guys be in 21 years? 31. Hey, who knows about Thomas Edison? So Thomas Edison, during the eclipse of 1878, the last one that went through the state of Texas, he tried to measure, he's the first one to try to measure what the temperature of the corona is. Because if you were to look at the sun today, you can't because it's cloudy, and you shouldn't because you don't have special glasses, but if you were to look at the sun today, all you would see is a big, bright yellow or orange spot. You wouldn't see the sun's corona. But Thomas Edison knew he could see the corona that day, so what he got was called a tasimeter, and he tried to record the temperature of the corona. And guess where he set up? He set up in a chicken coop. It was empty at the time. The problem is, when the moon covers the sun, it goes dark. So as it got dark, all the chickens and the roosters thought it was bedtime, and they all rushed the chicken coop, and he couldn't take a meter because all these chickens were going around the equipment, and he didn't realize, but he learned that when it gets dark here on Earth, animals react to that. By the way, I was talking about Roger here, who was out with the gorillas in Africa. Did you know that at the zoo they were doing a study on how the total solar eclipse affects animals? Did you know once it got dark, all the gorillas walked to the door ready to go inside because they know when it gets dark, it's dinner time and it's time to get out of their area and eat. And then it wasn't. 2 minutes later, the light came back, so they stopped and they went back out to the yard. But animals react to the total solar eclipse. This is what it looks like from space. The moon is smaller, so it's not for the whole Earth. It's just a small line. And this is October 14th from 2023, and this was a partial eclipse. So this is what I saw on October 14th. This is an annular eclipse. It's Latin for ring around the sun. So why do we have a difference here between the total, partial, and annular eclipse? Here's where I need you guys to help me. I need 2 people. Come on up. I need a 4th and a 5th grader. So I know the 5th graders didn't really want to come. So yes, right there. Right there. Yep, come on up. And let's do a 4th grader right here. Come on up. So what's your name?
Justin.
Justin, come on up, Justin. Okay, Justin, you're going to be the moon. Everyone say hi to Justin. Hi, Justin. Okay, you're going to come way over here. So Justin is the moon. Got it? Everyone show the moon. Come on over. What's your name? I'm sorry.
Nix.
Nix? Okay, ready, Nix? You are going to be the Earth. All right, so come on over here. Okay, but here's what I need you to do. You're going to show me how far away the moon is from the sun. So here, from the Earth. Okay, hold this and then walk toward Roger. Okay, keep walking. I'm going to bring a globe out so show everybody that you're the Earth. Keep going, keep going. I'm going to help you. Keep going. Go a little faster, but this, okay, so everybody sees. So how far away is the moon from the Earth? That's okay, get it? You're not hurting the Earth, it's all right, so keep going. We're going to show how far away it is. Yep, keep going backwards. I want to make sure you don't trip on anything. So we got the Earth. Keep going. Keep going. We hope there's enough space. Okay. How far away in reality, when you look at the pictures in your books, in your school books, how close does the moon look? Close, because it's hard to show how far away things are. How close does the sun look? Close, because it's hard to show how far away things are. This is how far in reality. Why don't you go at an angle now? Walk that way so you can help out. Okay, so keep going. Yeah, go ahead and here, Renee, your job is to hold the Earth. Okay, you now you just let it out. Just keep letting it out. It is. Hold that. Perfect. Keep going. Keep going. The moon is 9.5 diameters of the Earth away. That's how far it is. So it's really difficult and rare to get a total solar eclipse. And also there are times that the moon is a little closer to the Earth, and there are times that the moon is farther away from the Earth. When it's farther away, you get an annular eclipse, or a ring around the sun. When it's closer, you get a total solar eclipse. Give them a big round of applause. So this is called something, thank you so much. It's called apogee and perigee. These are, again, Latin words. Apogee means far. So this is when the moon is farthest away from the Earth. Perigee is when the moon is closest. When it's close, you get a total solar eclipse. When it's far, you get a partial eclipse. So the moon is actually it's sometimes closer, sometimes farther away in its orbit. Here's what I think is really cool. Did you know we're the only place in the universe that gets to see total solar eclipses? Did you know on Mars, they have moons that pass in front of the sun all the time? But it's never a total solar eclipse because of the position of the moon. The moon is 400 times smaller than the sun, but the sun is 400 times farther away. And that perfect number, 400, gives us a total solar eclipse, which doesn't happen anywhere else in the Milky Way, which is really incredible. So when it lines up, this is what you get. You get to see the sun's corona. What also is cool is when you look up at the sky, as the sky turns dark, you actually see, if you were to stop looking at the sky and look on the horizon, you would see, if you were on a hill, you would see sunsets in 360 degrees. Every horizon would have a sunset. You look up, it's dark, but every horizon has a sunset that's showing. But you never look at the sun. The sunlight damages your eyes, but there are safe ways to see an eclipse. And I have a gift for you. Where's your principal? Come on up. Everybody give your principal a big round. So I was talking with your principal, and she was saying how excited you guys are about 2.5 weeks away. And she says you do have some solar eclipse glasses, but what I got all of you guys, courtesy of KPRC2, is you guys have your own solar eclipse glasses for this day. Here's why I'm not giving them to you right now, or actually, we're gonna see how smart your principal is. Why am I not giving them to them individually right now?
We don't want them to look at the sun currently.
That's a good one. Also, you know what happens is that you put this in your backpack, you put it in your back pocket, and these get damaged really easy. So you have to take care of them, because if they're damaged at all, you'll hurt your eyes. And so your principal, as she said correctly, doesn't want you to put them on now, because if you start looking at the sun, in 2.5 weeks, these things are going to get broken in bed. So this is our gift to your school.
Thank you.
So you guys have that. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna do something. I'm going to be a bad gift giver. So just so you know, there should never be conditions on a gift, but I do have 2 conditions. The first condition is I want pictures of you guys with KPRC2 glasses that I want you to send to me on April 8th. Oh, and I need the box back too.
Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
Because for the next school. So perfect. Thank you so much. These are a gift for you. The last eclipse actually happened on a Saturday, so school wasn't in session. So what I did was I put together a video, because you're not in school and a lot of you didn't have solar eclipse classes, on how to make a pinhole projector. So who likes Reese's Puffs? Me. Okay, about half of you guys. So this, you basically take a cereal box, you put a white piece of paper on the bottom. There's a white piece of paper in there, so open it up, put it in. I put foil on one side, I taped it, I put a hole in it, boom, one little simple hole. And if the sun's over there, I look in here, so again, I'm not looking at the sun, and I could see the partial eclipse. So in your case on Monday, 94% of the sun was blocked, I could see just barely 6% of the sun showing by pointing this up at the sun. So that's something simple to make at home. You guys are in school that day, so it's not really necessary, but it's something for partial eclipses. So here's what you can expect on Monday, April 8th. The partial eclipse at your school begins at 12:20. When the moon is blocking out 94% of the sun, that's at 1:40. Are you guys still in school at 1:40? Yes. The partial eclipse ends at 3:01 p.m. Let's talk about the sun. The sun is 100 times bigger than the Earth. In fact, I was showing you this. This, as we mentioned, is not accurate for angle, but it's also not accurate for size. If we kept the Earth this size, the sun would need to be 29 feet in diameter, and it would need to be a half mile down the road. That's how this doesn't work, but it's too big to show, so that's why we compress everything. If we kept this sun the same size, and we wanted the model to be correct, this Earth would again be way over there, and it would be the size of the letter O on your keyboard or tablet. That's how small it would be. So that's how large it is. So the sun is 100 times bigger than the Earth. The sun is 93 million miles away from us. It takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the light from the sun to reach us. So we're always rocking around in old light. When the sun sets, the light has actually been gone for 8 minutes and 20 seconds when we finally see it go away, which means we're always walking around in old light. The way I forecast the weather is I look at radar. I have satellite images that show me where it's snowing, where the clouds are. And the radar, do you see that little hook at the bottom? If there's a hook, that's a bad sign. There's a chance of tornadoes tomorrow. And if I ever see that hook, that means that's a radar-indicated tornado. I have recording stations, like we were mentioning here at Channelview, to know the temperature, the wind speeds, the humidity. So that's right here in Channelview. I have surface maps to look at, which show me where high pressure and low pressure is, and then cold fronts and warm fronts. And then I have models, which basically takes what the weather is right now and goes out in time. So we have 3 special students who are actually going to show how right now it's cloudy outside, but they're going to show what's happening tomorrow. And I also look outside. If the rock is wet, it's raining. If the rock is swaying, it's windy. If the rock is hot, it's sunny. If the rock is cool, it's overcast. If the rock is white, it's snowing. If the rock is blue, it's cold. If the rock is gone, tornado. I make the graphics at that point. And then I go and sometimes do the weather in front of a green screen like you're seeing right here. The hardest thing about doing it in front of a green screen is that the image is flipped. So it's just like if you're taking a selfie. So if you were to brush your teeth at home, your toothbrush is right on this side. If I was to brush my teeth on TV, the toothbrush is over here. So it's a little weird, and I'm smaller. They're about to experience what they look like with a smaller screen. So it's now your turn. You're going to do the weather for your school and city. You're going to give the current temperatures, what the weather is right now, and what happens tomorrow. And tomorrow is a very important day because we have thunderstorms in the forecast. Okay, do we have Allison, right? Okay, we have Darlene. We're going to have Darlene go first. Okay, you guys come over here with me. Okay, Darlene, you know what to do?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to the correct map. Okay, Darlene, do you see, once he gets set up, you are ready to go. You know what to do. For you guys, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to switch so you guys can watch Darlene do the weather.
Hello, my name is Darlene Gonzalez, and I'm a 5th grader here at McMullan, and I'm going to show you the weather. So somewhere around here, it shows that it's going to be around the mid-50s. It's right now. So right over here around where Houston or Channelview is, it's going to be a bit mild, but where the red is, it's going to be really extreme, probably. And then right right there on Friday, it shows over up there. It's gonna be like that, but nothing around over here. And then for the next 3 days, on Wednesday, which is today, it's gonna be just like at 72, mostly cloudy. And then it's gonna rain a big thunderstorm, might be like flood and severe threats. 68 on there on Thursday. And then we have on Friday, there's gonna be 70 something, and it's mostly gonna be sunny or cloudy. I can't see. And that's all. Thank you.
Yay! That was excellent. You did an excellent job. All right, Christian, come on up. Okay, Christian, it's you. All right? You ready?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, Christian, you know what? I'm going to put you in the middle. Okay, Christian, it's all you.
Hi, my name is Christian Vargas, and I'm a 5th grader at McMullan Elementary. Today's weather it's going to be in the mid-50s. It's going to be in the mid-50s right now. And we're going to see some light rain at 7 o'clock in the morning, and on Thursday at 12, we're going to see some heavy rain. On Friday at 1 a.m., Conroe is going to get severe rain. In Houston on Wednesday, it's going to be 72 and partial cloudy. And on Thursday, we're going to get flood and severe weather alerts, and it's going to be 68 degrees. On Friday, we're going to get a little bit morning rain, and it's going to be 74 degrees.
Did you say goodbye? No goodbye. No goodbye? Okay, no goodbye. All right, we got our last one. How are they doing so far? They're doing good? All righty. You are all set. Okay.
I'm scared. Hi, my name is Allison Aparicio, and here's your weather forecast. So in Channelview, it's going to be in the mid-50s and maybe a little bit mild and severe. And in Channelview or in Houston, it's going to be mild and severe, so chances there's going to be a lot of rain and maybe hail, so watch out for that. And on today, the temperature is 72 degrees, so mostly cloudy. Tomorrow it's going to be 68 degrees, and it's going to flood and have severe threat, so watch out. And tomorrow, on Friday, is going to have 74 degrees, so also mostly cloudy. But I think you have a good day.
Did you say goodbye?
Yes.
You did? Good job. Okay, you guys, come on up. Come on up. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left, so I want to interview you guys and hear what you guys thought. Come on up. Okay, let's start with Darlene. Darlene, so, excellent job. Way to go. So what did you think? How did it feel?
It felt very amazing, and I've never done this before, so it was nice.
It was nice, but you were comfortable. That was usually a lot of kids are nervous, but you were very comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Because, I feel like, okay, we got to do this. We got to get this over with.
That's great. Come on up. Okay, we got Christian here. Christian, what'd you think?
I was kind of scared because it was my first time.
Yes. Yeah. It's all your guys. Whenever we go to these schools, no kids do this live. You guys did it live. So right now you could see what's behind us. It's the exact same interview that we're doing right now. So you're live. So yeah, perfect. Come on up. Okay. We have Allison. What did you think?
It was all right. I've never done this before. It was very nerve-wracking. So
my legs were shaking, my hands are shaking still, and just the fact that I done this for the first time, it's just so cool.
Yeah.
But I bet my mom is proud of me because she knows how much I've done to achieve this. So.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Your mom is proud of you. We're all proud of you. All right, let's give Allison a big round of applause. Good job. Way to go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, you guys, I think we have 1 minute left. So are you guys ready to do a really good goodbye? Yeah. Okay. So when I tell Roger, oh, you know what? Oh, wait a second. We got something for the 1 minute. Come on up. We got a surprise. Oh, look at, I get my box back. Oh, Don Campbell, the TV station, so happy I got my box back. All right.
I'd also like to thank you for coming to Channelview and McMullan Elementary. So thank you so much.
Oh,
we
thank you. Ooh, what do you think it is? I did a school visit yesterday. They thought I got an iPhone. But it is a shirt. Woo! Mustang Pride. Oh, and look at this. Oh, a dessert. Okay, you guys, let's say goodbye.